Oh. Okay, I thought she was gonna be facing the other way. Oh. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Our first picture. In Ultima Thule. At first, call living way on what looks like a dead-looking planet seems funny. I mean, living way came from a living planet, though. But yes, you do be right. Need to get rid of Emmett for a second. It's so crazy. Okay. Continue. Got our first pictures here. A strange new world. Oh. Ooh, Lotus pink dye sounds pretty. Try as he might, Alphino can find no sign of Thancred. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely, I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that, we must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a distraction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Should have brought flashlights with us. Don't hesitate to make the most of the provisions node. No telling what you might run into out there. If anything we have to offer might help, but I'd personally rather brave the unknown with a full pack than an empty one. True. Okay, take care, Living Way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, this is a crazy zone. And I thought Azzy's Law was wild looking. Oh. A dragon. That looks like Dalamud up there almost. What is this hanging over us? It's like a dark looming cloud almost. A dark looming cloud of despair. Hard to see these dragons. They're almost like silhouettes. This flooring here almost reminds me of the Omega raids. Like Omega and Eden. It gives me very Omega and Eden vibes, that's for sure. It almost feels as if we have been here before. Ruins, but of what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, anything. Look here, this part is relatively intact. Oh, intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it is a man-made... No, it is man-made. Though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. I know, right? Same! Same! I feel like I've seen this before. A Strange New World. Isn't that the title of one of the Omega quests? A metallic pillar has been partially melted, likely sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of the battle. Wait a second. That looks like the Endwalker symbol thing. Like the hole in the moon or something. Like way up here. Can I not get to it? Y'all see this? That looks like kind of like what you see when you first load into the game. Okay, but come on. Now that is quite a background. Oh, man. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't... I hate that it just does the last emote that you did. Man, it's storming really bad. Please note that if stream goes down, it's due to it storming. And it just means we lost power, and I'll do what I can to come back. Yeah. This place really is so dark. I kind of like this purple tint. It kind of goes with the mood of the area. Yeah, I kind of like that. Isn't there okay, I don't like that. We'll just smile. Again. Like always. The fake smile. Oh. Look, Mom! Look where I am! I'm cheesing. I'm cheesing, Mom! I'm in the ethereal sea cheesing! The picture looks funny on my end. Okay. And then... Oh, that's cute. And then... Sure. Okay. Come on, Emmett. Let's go to our destination. What? What is that out there? It looks like... This kind of looks like the shape of Eden out there. There's just so much to look at. Oh my gosh. There's like tiny little details everywhere. This down here looks like a graveyard of something. I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Besides, the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. Exploring way, basically. From what I can tell... Actually, no! We're living out the true soul of a Zim. We are meant to be explorers. So yes, we are exploring way. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. I'm impressed that there's just dragons out here. This... No, never mind. I'm gonna refrain from a stupid comment. But if what I wanted to say ends up being true, then when I say, yep, I was gonna say it, just know that I was right, okay? Yeah, streamer's always right, okay? Yes. And chat's always wrong. Yes. Were you able to find anything? As I feared. And still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see. Which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close and then a chill washes over me, exhausted. Leaving me with feeling of death and anguish. Must be Metian. I think I might see something over there. Felt it too when I was near that thing. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Wait, do they not see the dragon over there? Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We found only more questions when we were in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stench of terrain from the ship's port side we've yet to explore. Let us try searching there then. There was a dragon! Gray, a word before we join the others. Wait, now I don't see it. Unless that was it. No, I swear I saw like a dragon thing. Chat, just know I'm right, okay? Just know I'm right. There was something there. There's some vegetation that grows out here. What do you mean? There's a dragon right here! But why is it stone? This ain't Spyro! Now that's pretty cool. Sea dragon. Dragon right there. Y'all don't see it? Kinda liked it more when it looked like a silhouette almost. It's not dust. It's not dust. I swear. I swear it's a dragon. And it's turned to stone. It's a dragon! It's a dragon! How do y'all not see? I'm not going crazy. I swear I'm not breathing in dust. It's a dragon. Okay. I'm gonna say my dumb thought, alright? Know how I said... how I said I was gonna refrain from saying my dumb thought? Okay, you know how there's dragons everywhere? And the dragons came from somewhere, right? They talk about... like, I think their, like, homeland was, like, Mercidia or something. Is this where Mercidia is? Or is Mercidia, like, on the actual map? Don't judge me! I told you it was a dumb question, okay? I told you it was dumb. I'm just scared to ask it. Is Mercidia back on our star? Is our new home on Aetheres? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think you're close enough with the spelling. South of Eorzea. See, I told you it was a dumb question. Thank you for answering. You see them too, don't you? The dragons? I told you there were dragons, damn it! As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgard Summer and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Aetheres? Better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Oh, chat. Y'all don't see anything because I wasn't Dragoon. Now y'all should see the dragons, right? Now do y'all see dragons? I'm Dragoon now. Now you're looking through the Dragoon eye. You see that? Through the Dragoon eye. Now do y'all see it? Oh, see? Problem solved! Problem solved! I wasn't a Dragoon, that's why you guys couldn't see them! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's not a big dog with wings. It's not. It's a dragon. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm not a clown! I'm not a clown! See, Zith 1 sees him too. Y'all are just wrong. Y'all need to get y'all's eyes checked. Whoa. Look! More dragons! Y'all wouldn't have been able to see that, though, if I wasn't Dragoon. I had to open up y'all's eyes through the Dragoon eye. Boom, you're crazy. I said it. My sight might have been restored after a fashion, but I fear what I cannot be trusted. I see cannot be trusted. I promise I can read. Promise. It's as if Median herself has etched these images upon my heart. I doubt not that such a feat is within her power, given that she constructed this sanctuary herself. I leave, not you too! Dragon, not cloud! Y'all breathing in too much dust. I think y'all got aether sickness or something. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible. Dragons. 'Tis true they are not of our worlds, but to find them in a prison of despair. It seems these dragons have yet to succumb completely to the darkness of this place. Meaning the others should see them as well. Hi! Welcome to the stream. How are you? A strange new world. Well, chat thinks I'm crazy because I see dragons. I switched to Dragoon.
Here.
I switched to Dragoon, so you guys should be able to see the dragons, but some people in chat still seem to struggle. They're just little crazy ways. Not you too! Irelu, come on! There's dragons. I'm not crazy, y'all. I'm not crazy. At least the Stydian's on my side.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
Stydian, hello.
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow in shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
Wait, what? Can we not see Thancred?
Oh, yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Wait, what?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed.
Wait a second. You're trying to tell me the Thancred's dead? It's not. I refuse to believe that. It's just trying to mess with us.
Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That
What?
wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
And he behaved?
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
I forget
It's
what that move's
futile.
called, but it's really cool.
You will
and it's
never
one of my
reach
favorites.
the true me.
So that move, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like you, when you press, like, that attack, you, like, shoot up a dragon, and then it comes, like, diving back down on the enemy, and it's so cool. I love that move so much. It's futile. You will never reach the true me.
I told you. Emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Thancred. I refuse to believe Thancred is gone. Just like chat refuses to see the dragons. Thancred's not gone. He's not gone. He's gone.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
I don't like this. Can't really be gone, can he? Gideon herself said his soul persists. That he is the reason we are still breathing. If so, then maybe... No. I understand now why the Loporiths were surprised to find that this environment could sustain life. There but for Thancred's sacrifice. His will was strong enough to reshape Ultima Thule that we might survive. That I might see again. His sacrifice must not be. My aim was true. I had her. How are we to defeat an enemy we can't attack? Hard to believe Thancred was able to overcome Medion's will, yet here we are. But that the price for his victory were not so high. Wait, so is he really gone? Is he really gone? Part of me just wants to believe that, like, Medion's just messing with us and she wants us to feel... She wants us to feel pain and she wants us to feel sorrow because that's how she can get a hold of us. I feel like this is just a joke, it's just a trick, and then she's just trying to get to us. On burdened wings. Despite Medion's words, Urianger cannot accept that his comrade is gone. You turn off alerts. Posting. No without body, a form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. Circumstances are rather more dire than that, it's true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. I can't tell if we're just in denial or if it's really true. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat me. I just keep thinking back to Yustola saying that she was gonna find a way to send Thancred to the first so he could see Reen again. And I swear to God, if I have to deliver news to Reen that Thancred is gone, I don't think I could deal with that. I don't know why I even bothered to do up today. I should have known better. Estinian, Gray, could you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Perhaps they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Very well, we can reconvene here when everyone has finished. Gideon said these dragons are shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they are not like to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please be careful. Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. Can the quest acceptance not sound so happy? Oh, I thought I had to walk farther. A visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world, thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee, lass. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, so we wait for its inexorable march into oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. With all this talk of oblivion, I do still feel like I should be going as Bard, but then the dragons are here, so I feel like I should go in as Dragoon. I don't have to walk much. it's fitting to talk to dragons as a dragoon. These poor dragons. Now wouldst bid me speak fully. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch and wait and end. The one sight yet stirreth my blood. Tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. I'll know the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. This dragon's like drinking the water. Like, does it still have a will to live? Thou art unlike the others. This place ill befits thee. Do not tarry overlong. The telling of my tale alters not its course. If thou knowest my brethren once ruled these skies, will our kingdom return? Should I boast that I was first among our hunters, the comrades I failed to live again? Nay, once I lived, and now I await the coming oblivion, nothing more. This is not our home. To our home did come the metal demons, who of life and joy scoured it clean. Metal demons? These are mere bones, and among them do we rest our wings forevermore. Leave us now into our morning, traveler. Thou wilt find no solace here. That is true. It looks like it's oil. I think we talked to that one. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Stilled now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Some of them sound silly. Yeah, some of these dragon names are kind of silly. I guess I could try reading them out loud. To say that my first or second favorite piece of Endwalker, it's very fitting for this setting. I will definitely give them that. This looks like a pit of, like, aether current air that we breathe. Like the minty air that we breathe on the first. Yes, it is very eerie. Very, like, unsettling. Like dragon eggs? They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. The hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar theories. Midgard Sommer's kind must have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Beatrice said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. A murky liquid has spoiled inside this egg shell. The noxious photor is indicative of contamination. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. F for the baby dragons. Yeah. Didn't even get a chance to live. How do you know they didn't have a purpose here? This egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonette was succeeding in hatching. What's this? Thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonette was indeed hatched, there is no sign of it here. Or its sire, for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the cliff tops, and I'll search the plains. Okay, whatever. I was gonna get Grani out, but I guess we'll ride my chocobo this time. Amaranth and Tempest background music is my favorite from Shadowbringers for similar reasons. I love Amaranth. It is a very, very beautiful place. Emmett did a great job recreating it. Insatiable is my favorite song from Shadowbringers. And I also think it's just my favorite song in the game in general. Oh. Boisterous howling hath been quieted. By thy hand I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon, or something resembling one. Ah, I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps. Some eggs within Omnol are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, thou beast, thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a remainder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Explain. They descend from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star, and in the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet, when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit to requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild, a futile effort. In purest soil, replete with aether, did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. But few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers. The arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. A test of will. The bereft dragon has fallen silent, leaving Estinian to sigh with frustration. They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now, is it the time for such thoughts? The others will want to hear what we've learned. Come. A test of wool Estinian just starts knitting his scarf real quick. I didn't mean to read it that way. A test of wool. Yes. Estinian's gonna make blankets for the dying dragons. Whoa. Another player. I really did not expect to see any other players out here. I don't know why people would just like chill out here. I want an Argo mount. Don't tell me if it's spoiler. Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see of this place... Oh.
I got little snackies.
Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see of this place, the more bewildering it becomes. Ooh, this looks good. I'm gonna take a little snacky break. These are really good. It's a peanut butter dark chocolate protein bar. I really like this. Wait, hold on. Next, make Sag Walker a little bit better. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to eat fast. But I'm like the world's slowest eater. I always get food stuck in my teeth. It's always so annoying. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see of this place, the more bewildering it becomes. Oh, whoops. Did your exploration prove eventful? Converse with any dragons? You would hear what the dragons had to share with you, even if it's no different from what they told Urianger. It would have value. With luck, they'll have learned something to help us devise a plan of action. I chanced to gain audience with several dragons ere we returned, though I expect their tales are much the same as those you heard. Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Gray, Estinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path off of it. Sadly, there is nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone onto a potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside this space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Loporrits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it too risky to attempt flying to another island. But Median told us before that emotions dictate reality here might be the key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is, we've no way forward. At present, aye. If it is indeed emotion that governs this island, perhaps it is not Medians, but the dragons that hold us here. They tire of conflict and have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. A sound theory, disheartening though it may be. If that is the case, what recourse do we have? They are not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife. Without irrefutable proof, the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Median meant to unmake us then and there on the Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it could be done again in like manner by overpowering the prevailing emotions. It was Ultima Thule's architect, Median herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough, mayhap, to dictate the course for others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone, threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart, for mayhap one of you will fare better. And I shall guide thee. All end, they call him. Oh, I end? All end? In the dragging tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. It's weird that there's a fate out here. Like, there's enough dragons living to have a fate. Oh. I thought the ground was purple for a second. Right? It is weird. Like, I don't know. I would not think to come out here and come do fates. Not right now, at least.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Hi, Katie. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yes, the heavens word music. Aye, our pride is crushed and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled and the heavens offer no comfort. By the way, if you're new here, I am bilingual and I understand dragon, so I will be y'all's translator. So, you're welcome. There is nothing left of our No! They got more to say, I'm sorry. There is nothing left for our kind. Our long lives a curse as we await the end. Still as stone we shall become. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. The man that's hunted dragons all his life, talking it out with the dragon. I mean, he made amends with the dragons, you know. He made amends. What do you think this means? Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. They added a few more words to their sentence, okay?
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Our kin? On another star? And yet, upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
It mattereth not whither we fly. Ever will I sing. This guy likes to talk. I'm sorry, I'm trying to translate here. You've got to let me know when you're done talking. Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheels turn. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy.
Alvaro's face.
This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Oh. Oh boy.
Estinian!
Wait, no.
Stay back!
We tire of war, we tire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished, crimson stained. Crimson? Interesting, because he is the Crimson Dragoon now. Our misery, our shame, too much to bear. Release us from war, from life.
I see. Theirs is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No! Not Estinian too!
Oh. Maybe that was just...
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us.
Why do they have to give their life to bring life into this world? I just feel like they're not gone. feel like Estinian is like so strong that like nothing could kill him.
Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
No.
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Don't like that. Must this always be the price paid for safe passage? If I had known this place would claim Estinian too, I... No. What's what had to be done? By the beating of mighty wings doth wind blow, where dragons may ne'er again touch the sky. He in the shade he bore shall soar. The wind has stayed the fog that covered this island, and the air, it no longer feels quite so stifling. A confluence of wind has manifested before you. Look there, the wind. This Estinian's doing, I'm sure of it. You should ride its flow and see where it leads. Or what? Powerful gale has delivered you to another island. The other scions should arrive before long. He did it. Found a way forward for us. The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Estinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. Have a good night, Aurelio. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you in chat. I hope I catch you again soon, and you have a good rest of your night. Bye! This song really hits hard now, like more than it ever did. And he's still fighting Alphino, like Thancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here. Why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair. And we mustn't. Alice is right. We must press on for their sake. I don't understand how we can... Our numbers are dwindling. We have to keep going, even if Estinian isn't here to see it. I'm sure Alphino wouldn't want to disappoint. Though it pains me to say it, and ill afford to stop and grieve our comrade's passing. No, there will be time enough after. Dandelion, thank you so much for the follow. I have alerts turned off, but I appreciate the follow. Welcome to my Labyrinth of Sorts. What is your favorite mythological creature? Mine is the Minotaur. Sorry, I'm not asking this in the most peppy of ways, but I do appreciate the follow, so welcome. Right through it too. We like to study it. Dragoon's like one of the classes that I main. I just didn't think that, like, the second we, like, set foot here, we'd already be down, like, 2 people. You like fairies? Yes, agreed. Oh, I didn't even see fairy today. I'm sorry. I just saw Dandelion and my brain just, like, cut out. I'm sorry. But no, fairies are in my top 3 favorite mythological creatures. Minotaur being the first, and then I like dragons and fairies. It would usually be happy, but Endwalker only brings tears so hard to see. Yeah. To feign bravery with bold words is a simple matter, but without the strength of will to match, we are powerless against Dynamis. Not less than unshakable conviction will suffice. Makes me question if I am up to the task. No choice have we but to march onward, lest we squander their noble sacrifices. Roads paved. Sacrifice? Alphino has regained his composure and is ready to proceed. Gained it a lot quicker than I did. As Yustola and Alice said, we must continue. Notice the change in our surroundings? Perhaps this is a memory of an altogether different world? It would be prudent to learn more of it then. Tread carefully, lest we lose our footing in this sand. Why is the quest sound gotta be so happy? Oh, okay, thank you. Shrimp. Void ball. That, for sure, is the Endwalker symbol. Part of it. I'm positive. What the heck is that? Wow. Sand. Sand everywhere. Ugh. Not for the light emitted by these glyphs, I might well have overlooked this monolith. Another seemingly barren world. For a mercy, the air is nowhere near as stale, but still quite dry, and the sand will no doubt prove bothersome and if you were worried about my vision, you needn't be. I can still see quite well. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, it would appear as ordinary stone. A curious script hath been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language with which I am familiar. Not say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. So we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Median claims the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we found here, like as not, doth wend its way toward a similar. What do you suppose that is over there? I'm not sure. It's hard to make out at this distance, but its surface seems to bear the same crystals as this monument. Meaning there's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. Like this song. Cute and spooky. Hail, travelers. This is a most unexpected occurrence. Oh, hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me. I had forgotten, an exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. Oh? The vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention. A, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Hofkud? Yes, Hofkud of the A. I have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of aether, or dynamis, as this space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. Gather you repose to my presence is positive then. That is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we A are aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. Jesus. That's rather a lot, isn't it? My apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh, have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate. We have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why, to bring it into our existence, of course. Though, need is perhaps too strong a word. It would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves, though, through use of etheric exsanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, experience found only with bodies of flesh. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure I don't know why I struggled with that word, but whatever. Exchange. I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the A, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the A wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. This is going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, you will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Whoa. You guys look cool. Up there, that looks like, oh. Something that could give life. Welcome to our abode. Most of our peers you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If, in our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in a motile state, rest assured they would not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of their crystalline domiciles to communicate. Suppose there is a logic to creatures comprised of spiritual energy utilizing crystals as living spaces, but it is nevertheless surprising to see. Oh, you're a Midgard too? Nice! Yeah, if you'd like to be there, or like after I beat the game, you could coordinate with Shrimp Chips TV, and he's gonna put all that together. If you would like to be there, you don't have to be. No pressure. You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment if you would. Yeah, and afterwards, if you'd like to send a friend request, you're more than welcome to. You cast your thoughts toward the crystalline domicile, but there is no response. Why seek our end, you ask? You wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I just remember. What form did I take when last I emerged? These things are, like, interesting. Kinda eerie. Kinda spooky. The strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? I see. If they fail to answer, then it is likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated aether now. Worry not, there are no others who have need of those lodgings. They will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you are said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? I imagine they will be with us ere long. Every time I cry, I just get like your gunk on my glasses. Aw, not the crying pumpkin. Sag pumpkin. Fun. Actually, I turned on my headset mic. Headband. Every now and then, this headband just like starts to hurt my head. What I get for my makeshift sprout. If the game had just not taken away my sprout, I wouldn't have this problem. And like, I can set it loosely on top of my head. It's not. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Is that flesh or fresh? Fresh abandoned, I guess? Hope could, food, languidly awaits their brethren's arrival. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few have awakened. Ah, there they are. They're so cute. I like their little halos. May I introduce to you Lalak, Dudik, and Nindid? It has been too long, Coop Code. I dare say Sadir 4 has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers? Ah, of course, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is as plain to see as the neighboring systems. But my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awaken you. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Kood, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, in matter of proper form. Ah, yes. So long has it been. It had completely escaped my mind and still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer. Come now, Enid. The archives have long been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much. Ah, of course. Food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh, such as they must regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right, that's right! We duly invite you to join us in communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Excellent. If you would care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest aether. How much aether would be adequate for your kind, I wonder? As I recall, there is a fine line between optimal satiation and violent sickness. True. Throughout the universe, but few races have completely shed their flesh as we have. As a result, we seldom receive visitors from other systems. Extreme differences can inhibit meaningful interaction, you see, and none more so than which affect communication. Most entities, for example, cannot even comprehend our words. You are rare indeed in your ability to do so. You avail yourselves to Dynamis, yes. It is an impressive application, even if it is ultimately pointless like all the rest. To think that I had forgotten what had become of the archives. How much has my essence deteriorated since last I was awake? Not that I am averse to having my mind fade away in this manner. It isn't so unlike the natural degradation of one's flesh. How delightful. This facility is where we replenish our aether. There is no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Now then, if you would take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with purest aether. Please absorb as much as you like. Brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether. Nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. Brace yourself again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Just as I had suspected, as meticulously as one might recreate the Oz home world, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amaranth. However appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. So, did you have your fill of aether? Alas, we couldn't absorb it. A deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your aether? Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Do not favor us with an explanation? You flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the A yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. Sounds familiar. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress. But the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make even greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all its extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believed that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we will share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elegeia. Like her master, Ishtola seeketh the truth of creation. How will the truth of the A, who uncovered all only to desire the end, fall upon her ears? To define the laws of creation would have been no small feat, even for the A. Nay, having eternal life, and hence no sense of haste, would only have made it harder. Such tremendous drive for knowledge they once must have had. And I struggle to reconcile it with the listless being before us. Whatever answers they found, it did not bring them happiness. You may be intimately familiar with the problem, know it like the back of your hand, yet be powerless to solve it? In the course of my struggles, I've often been made keenly aware of this fact. I wonder, have the A ever never felt the same frustration? It's true that a lack of knowledge can beget fear. Therefore, in theory, by acquiring all knowledge, it may be possible to attain peace. But as Heidelin told us, all those peoples who attempted to free their worlds from life's woes met with failure. And the A are among them, as their presence here attests. The tale we are about to hear will not be a happy one. A fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course, Let us learn what has led an enlightenment people to this indolent end. Where knowledge leads. Something seems to be weighing on Urianger's mind. Ere we join the A, there is one trifling matter. I would fain investigate. Gray, Graha, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode if you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Urianger, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on ahead to Alasia. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. Stop everything? Also, hi Necro, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Deliver the walnut cane to... What? What are you talking about? It's one of my quests? Oh. That's a crafting one. I think it's a crafting quest. Been on my list for a while. We are doing Endwalker quests right now. I'll worry about side quests later. I was hoping it wouldn't aggro that. A river. Oh. My armor looks as if it's almost glowing when I'm in the water. Okay. A spring, and a sizable one at that. I hadn't noticed it amidst the dunes. Aye, this place shall serve. Is it the spring that you wish to investigate? Here's with a void ball. Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is naught to investigate. 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. To have our undivided attention. As we have established here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. Hey John Steven, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So faithfully formed are the simulacra. They believe themselves yet amongst the living. How doubts those suppose this is possible? Taken their hearts into herself. Median made contact with them while they still lived. Okay. Maybe the middle one? This place is cool, but also it's a dead place. And it's already taken 2 of our people. Of course, she must have visited the stars of the dragons and the A before either race perished in their entirety. Thus could she make their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than had she relied on any historical account. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those 2 races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Median perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an intellectie. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it, the power of dynamis, 'tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Median did unleash dynamis and ushered the dragons and the A into their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. Bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor, and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet, even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, then, let us join our comrades. Okay. I'll give me just a few moments to get up, stretch, grab another snack. This is a long stream. I can't believe it's already 7 p.m. my time. So, just a quick little break. I'll be back in a few minutes. So, y'all know the drill. Use the time to grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do, but don't be gone for too long, because I'll be back momentarily. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready?
Send them to the slaughterhouse.
Smosh! 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 Ah, the fresh air. Guys, we touched grass. We did our job for the day. We touched grass. It is very important for all of you gamers to, you know, get out into the game and touch some grass. Good for the mind, body, and soul. Streamer tips 101. Keep coming back for more. I got this, guys. I got this. Don't worry. Shit! I don't got this! Oh. I thought that noise was coming out of the hole for a second. Alright, well, whoever lives downstairs, they be farting up a storm. The fart hole. Okay, this is fine. Oh god, this is not fine. This is not fine. Are we gonna be alive? Ah! We're still alive. We are not still alive. So you can happy dance some metal. Dancing with my pug. Dancing with my pug.
Well,
oh, now I see your name.
Get it.
God, I need some heals. I don't think we. Oh! No!
Minnow. No! Oh, no shot! You just wouldn't. No shot. Absolutely zero shot. You should have said that.
I didn't mean to do that. We're doing it for the TikTok. Hey guys, it's your girl Minnow, and we out here doing some ghost hunting, and it's already hunting, and you know, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You're trying to get photo.
Oh. I died! I did this for the content, just for you, TikTok. I did it! Shit. He's back. This is the Trinidad Scorpion Pepper flavored popcorn. It smells like Cracker Jacks. It looks like Cracker Jacks. Does it taste like Cracker Jacks? Oh my god. We're gonna go crazy in here. Hey, let me out! No, I cool. Ah, the door open. Why would they take us here? It's looking good. Look at that. Woohoo! We probably need to run. We turned off their telly. Woo! It's like a zombie apocalypse! Go! 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 No! Oh my god, we did make it. Oh my gosh. Woo! I only like one Garth Brooks song. I'm not a big Garth Brooks fan. If I'm being totally honest here. It's the one song everybody knows. Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. But I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Gonna slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places.
You actually have to.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, now
no,
don't
do
click.
that right.
Don't click. Get. Now click. Shoot on the car.
Like you left click.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Whoa! Who shoots?
I thought it was supposed to do that. Was it not supposed to do that? Was it not supposed to do that?
Minnow.
I've been planning this prank for a while. No shit! Oh shit! I ran right into him! No! The biggest fail of tonight already happened! Alright, guys. Are we gonna die by a player today, or by a bear? Or a wolf? You tell me. How are we gonna die today? Because it's always something. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it's after this, I think! Slayer! There's your girl. There's your girl. Y'all ready? You ready? You ready?
Send them to the slaughterhouse.
Smash! 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 Ah, the fresh air. Guys, we touched grass. We did our job for the day. We touched grass. It is very important for all of you gamers to, you know, get out into the game and touch some grass. Good for the mind, body, and soul. Streamer tips 101. Keep coming back for more. I got this, guys. I got this. Don't worry. Shit! I don't got this! Oh. I thought that noise was coming out of the hole for a second. Alright, well, whoever lives downstairs, they be farting up a storm. The fart hole. Okay, this is fine. Oh god, this is not fine. This is not fine. Are we gonna be alive? Ah! We're still alive. We are not still alive. So you can happy dance some metal. Dancing with my pug. Dancing with my pug.
Well,
oh, now I see your
Go
name.
get it.
God, I need some heals. I don't think we. Oh! No!
Minnow. No! Oh, no shot! You just wouldn't. No shot! You absolutely zero shot. You just did that.
I didn't mean to do that. We're doing it for the TikTok. Hey guys, it's your girl Minnow, and we out here doing some ghost hunting, and it's already hunting, and you know, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You're trying to get
Oh. I died! I did this for the content, just for you TikToks. Woohoo! Hey! I did it! Shit. He's back. This is the Trinidad Scorpion Pepper flavored popcorn. Smells like Cracker Jacks. It looks like Cracker Jacks. Does it taste like Cracker Jacks? Oh my god. We're gonna go crazy in here. Hey, let me out! Okay, I'm back. I felt good to just stand up, stretch for a little bit. I knew going into this that this would be a long stream. Katie, thank you so much for the follow. It is much appreciated. What is your favorite mythological creature? Mine is the Minotaur. For those of you who are new here and you're just joining, I'm Minotaurs. This is my Labyrinth of Sorts. I'm a variety streamer, and I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, but prior to playing 14, I was known for playing a lot of horror games and shooters, and that's what I like to play. But I fell in love with 14. Polar opposite game for what I normally play, and I love every moment of it. This has been the absolute best game I've ever played. But like I said, I do play a lot of horror games, so starting on Sunday, think that's October 1st. October 1st, I will be starting my annual October event, what I call Minnow Madness. It is where I really up all the spookiness. We have spooky like horror games that we play. I do a lot of I like my main game. I play a lot of like indie horror. I do spooky makeup looks. I do a festive IRL stream. We have spooky movie night. It's a lot of fun, so stay tuned. I am working on all of that this week, so more info to come on what to expect for this year's Minnow Madness. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys doing the Discord link. I haven't touched my card in like a while, so the discord.io unfortunately no longer exists. Like discord.io just does not exist anymore, unfortunately. So I have not touched my card in a while. I've been in a very, very, very slow process of trying to create a website, which is why I haven't really touched my card too much. But yes, command Discord or command DIS, either one. You can type out DIS or spell out Discord. We'll pull up the link like Shrimp just did. So yeah, I'm sorry for the confusion. It's just a couple weeks ago, discord.io had like a huge data breach and they just closed the entire website altogether. And so I'm slowly converting my Discord link that I have posted everywhere to like the current link. So I do apologize that my card link doesn't work. But yeah. Outside of the game, I'm doing good, John Steven. But in the game, it's been a really emotional roller coaster through Endwalker. Lots and lots of tears, especially already today. I was not prepared. I knew that we weren't going to come back with people, like our full squad, but I was not prepared to lose Estinian and Thancred. Dandelion, thank you so much for the sub. It is much appreciated. Again, I don't have my alerts turned on right now as I'm playing through the last bits of Endwalker, but I do appreciate the sub. You're officially a mythical. I appreciate it. Thank you. And not only does your sub go towards just, you know, supporting me as a streamer, but it also goes towards my PC building fund. I am in the process of building my very first PC ever. And, yeah, so through the subs, through donos, through bits, all of that, that goes towards the PC building fund. Of course, I'm doing my part on my end to save up money for it as well, but you guys, your help is truly appreciated. Thank you. Funny enough, so I was streaming from a gaming laptop for a while, and that laptop started crashing on me, like, I swear, like 15 times a day. But me and Shrimp Chips, we bought a PC off of one of our friends. It's an older, I say older. It's like, obviously still like got newer parts in it, but it is relatively older. We bought a PC off of our friend, and we're going to use this PC as our IRL PC, because Shrimp Chips is also a streamer. And so it's gonna be like housed in like the kitchen, and we have like a production room and stuff. And that's what the PC is for. However, I am temporarily using this PC that we both paid for. And so until I can build my new PC, this is what I'm currently using, like this backup, like temporary PC. The reason I'm saying this though is that because this is an old computer, or older computer, but it is new to us. It is our old new friend, or I guess our new old friend, and so we named the computer Hithy. So I got my computer Hithy. Whenever I build my actual computer, I'm probably gonna name it Emmett. Maybe I'll do Venat. I don't know, but it's Hithy. And that was before I even knew we were going to meet Hithy in Endwalker. We named this when I was still in Shadowbringers, so now this computer's name just even more. Hi. Some of you guys are probably going to be asking maybe soon-ish. In about an hour, our monthly movie night in Discord's supposed to start. However, I'm not going to be done with this game in time for for movie night. So I'm pushing movie night to tomorrow. I haven't made an announcement in the Discord just yet. I should probably do that. But monthly movie night has been moved to tomorrow, aka Tuesday. I'll let you know what time in the Discord. I'm sorry. But we will be watching Pirates of the Caribbean, the first movie. I guess Curse of the Black Pearl. And yeah, we'll be watching that tomorrow, so feel free to pop in and join us. Okay. Get back to the story. Here in just a moment, Shrimp's making coffee, because I asked for some coffee. So, I'll probably get up in just a second to, like, go grab the coffee. But for now, let's continue. Let us be off, to Alasia. And, for those of you wondering, because I am going to be beating Endwalker today, if you would like to be there at the end to just say hi, greet me, come hang out and party, celebrate that I finally beat Endwalker, please coordinate with Shrimp Chips. His name is Himbo Joestar in the game. But please coordinate with him, and he'll get all that put together. There will be a group photo, so be sure to show up in your best glam. And with the group photo, the idea, whether you've been here as of today or you've been here since I started my A Realm Reborn Final Fantasy journey, regardless of how long you've been here, with the group photo, what I would like to do is get a really nice photo of all of us, and then I want to have it developed, and I will sign the back of the picture, and I'll put the date of when I beat Endwalker, and if you would like a copy of it, I can send you one. If you would prefer just the digital, that's fine too. I'm not going to charge for it or anything like that. I just want to preserve this moment. And so if you would like a copy, let me know. You can either message me on Discord or whisper me on Twitch if you would like one. Yeah, we'll get into all that later. But just throwing that out there if you'd like to stick around. However many hours left we have of the game. Okay. I understand you've taken care of business. If you are ready to begin, then so are we. Taking care of business. I feel like my voice is giving out on me again. While we waited, we mentioned our star situation to the A. They nodded sagely. They nodded sagely, or something to that effect. Come, let us hear the A's tale, and learn what caused such enlightened beings to crave nihility. I struggle with that word too. Words are hard. Don't mind me. Okay, I won't mind you at all. It seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well.
What's
Bear in mind, however,
a creepy voice.
the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age.
Okay then. So eventually all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze, no new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age. That sounds awful. Like, this affects way more than just the theories and its shards.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort.
Good thing you have cold weather glam. True, thanks to Tataru. I now have a shivering emote
as we know
too.
it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
But do they know about median?
Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story.
Seems dissatisfied with their story.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
I feel like we're about to lose.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain.
No, no.
I would not be happier in ignorance.
What are you doing? Stop! I can't lose you too.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
No. Oh my god. No!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have.
Chatty Anger? Wait, no, Chatty Ange? Chatty Ange? That's why I'm big dumb caveman myself.
I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Oh boy. Birds? No! No, you're stolen too!
Keep calm and listen well.
You're stolen.
Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Oh, that's right.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
If I don't click continue, she still exists. Your soul is one of my favorites. Wait, Ariange? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Is there something I'm missing? Why are they giving it?
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret.
What am I supposed to? How am I supposed to fight Median with all of you guys just gone?
In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Why? Notice. There are 4 of us. All fit for a dungeon.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
So there is a chance to save. Wait, what are the numbers? What are the numbers for? I refuse to believe that they're dead. I will not shed another tear. Maybe I'm in denial, but I feel like there is hope. Never have I felt such emptiness, as if part of me is gone. Fine, Gray. Like I said, quest doesn't end here. I feel like this was done all by design. We have a tank, we have a DPS, we have a healer. I'm also DPS. Fitting. Thing. I don't know. We like, our numbers just dwindled. Cut in half. What the fuck is that? There's spiders on this planet? Oh, please, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Nope, it can just burn. It can burn, I don't care. Victory and lost or something? I don't know. I can't read that. Ratia rewards his comrades in solemn silence. Daughter spilled milk on my keyboard and I was wiping it off. Ah! Oh no, no worries. Hopefully your keyboard's okay. Nope, spiders are not friends. They're not food and they're not friends. Are you all ready to continue on? I'll ever be. Let us make for where that light's shown. Ustola and Urianger have opened the way for us. Get the flamer, the heavy flamer? Yeah, basically. Wanna let it burn! There's more. Another spider. Why does every game have to have freaking spiders, man? I hate it. Oh, I don't like the way it's walking. It's like playing Conan and the freaking spiders that you have to kill. It's horrible. That right there. That, I swear, is part of the Endwalker logo. And we're getting closer and closer to it, it seems. Oh, seriously? I thought I was far enough away from it to not aggro it. Yes, I can feel it. The aether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. Look, I have Oliver to eat all of the bugs. This is beginning to look a lot like Omega and Eden. I say it. Oh. Oh. Oh! I recognize you from Omega. Thank you. That's cool. Oh, that's my level 90 ability. I haven't actually looked at it. What does this do? Delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you with a potency of 420 for the first. Why couldn't we have Alpha and Omega come with us? This is way too fitting. They need to be here. I'm going the wrong way. Hey, Cog, how's it going? How you doing? Are you still at work or are you off work? Imagine playing this game and not doing the Omega raids. I truly feel like the Omega raids should be a required thing to do in the game. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrived. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alphino with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we finished exploring. We'll go over there in a moment to attune. I expect the twins will seek the outermost bounds of the Isle, so I propose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encountered, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them and look for others that appear more approachable. Striking, dummies. Sing? Your favorite area in the game? I can see why. The skies are like so beautiful. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to aggro. I was just looking. I see an aether current. I didn't even think about flying here. Dang it! But I still get tears in my eyes every time I return to this area. Here. Just to help you out. The tear. I'm refusing to cry. I will cry no more. I'll probably still cry at some point, but I'm determined to get my friends back, and I'm going the wrong way again. What's new? What is new? You see not but patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Oh. a crazy... I guess it's a glam? I didn't even know you could be like that. Did not even know you could dress like this. Like, all peeking through. It's not a glam? I don't know what else to call it. A costume? The level checker. Oh, this is a mount? That explains why I see a little someone in there. That's crazy. I've never seen this before. Wild. The craziest mount that I have is the fact that I won this. I won this from the Final Fantasy event that they did on Twitter. I love this little mount. He's so cute. I guess while I'm here. Wait, did I already attune to this? I don't even remember at this point. Yeah, I did. My memory is so bad sometimes. Once you unlock flight there in Ultima, you can... Oh, we can help get it at some point? Ooh, that'd be really cool. There is one thing I wanted to do. Where'd it go? There it is. Is it possible to get closer? Oh, not me aggroing things. Around the long way. That didn't matter. Oh no. Okay. Oh, there's like lots of aether currents here. Why Ruki is not healing me. Okay. I came out here for a certain reason, but we may as well get the aether currents too. Can fly you too. Give incentive? True. What are you? Okay. As far as we can get. Dang it, I wanted like a good view of this in the background. Like the Endwalker logo looking thing. Walls covering it all. This is stupid. Oh look, another aether mount. Or aether mount. Wow, listen to me. Aether current. guess I'll have to make this work. Right? I didn't mean to call it an Aether mount. Oh, dang it. Okay. There you go. I just like that little symbol ball logo thingy in the background. That's all I wanted to do! But hey, in the process, we got Aether mounts. Okay, back to the story. Honestly, I think that's the most Aether currents I've collected in Endwalker Zone so far. Look, Gray. The machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of this star. Unknown life form detected. Assigning generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to planet Blip Bloop. The planet what? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. Omicrons, you say? What is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. Oh. Oh! Okay, no big deal. We're just preparing for war. It's fine. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Jesus. Hope they don't find the theories. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn from this fellow. If you could try speaking with the others. Hello. Little pod. I'm in a pod! That is so terrifying. This almost looks like a new Dalamud. Blip bloop. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard arrangement upgrade complete. Mutation levels satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment nominal. Awaiting instructions from sir. Now this is pod racing. I hate sand. We were in an area where Alistair was like, ugh, sand everywhere, and it made me think of Anakin. Maintaining the state of combat readiness. Measuring combat capability. Result negligible. Subject falls outside targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Ooh, Xenos versus Darth Vader. That would be an interesting fight. I'd like to see that. Most recently, we succeeded and subjugating the home world of beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet, though the Endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determination that the losses incurred exceeding the gains. All I can do is a robot voice. This is the best y'all get from me. I'm trying to. It's what I did. Where were we at when I did a robot voice a while ago for a stream. That's what they'd sound like, okay? I'm not a voice actor. This is the best y'all gonna get from me. I'll stop then. I'll stop. Tal's making fun of my robot voice. Tal is making fun of my robot voice. Greetings, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware malfunctioning units. They do not need... Now I can't stop laughing. Look, I need a little laughter, okay? This is Endwalker. Giving you near vibes. I could kind of see that. They do not heed Zer's commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. Okay, I see Omicrons and I just think of... what is that? What is that variant of COVID? Omicron? Omicron? Is that what it's called? Now trying to copy my gimmick of making fun of Menno. Hey! No! There's no gimmick of making fun of me! You learned a few things. So did I. Ere we shall find our findings, however, I believe it best to step outside the outpost. Come with me. Yep, the Omnicorn variant. And this is the best of them. Candy corn. Ah, there you are. Did they play this music in, like, during Omega raids? Or did they... It wasn't during Eden. It had to have been during Omega, right? Yeah, this is Omega. Yes! I'm like, I know I've heard this before. This is all very, 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 very Omega. And now I'm sad that Alpha and Omega could not come with us on our journey. Candy corn? Candy corn's amazing! If you don't like candy corn, get the fuck out of here! We finished surveying the area. This would come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. Then, as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. Oh, really, Shrimp Chips? Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry to inform you, but it had to be done. Cat Lord, I can't send you to a place you've already been to so many times, but we're gonna do it anyways. Got him! There used to be, like, this whole animation and sound effect and everything with the command jail, and it broke and I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know how I created this. But this was the best we got. So, yeah. Their asses are in jail. Then as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? Orda? I'm surprised they don't remember us. We've literally been here before. I was born in jail, raised in it. So the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but the leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urianger's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. I wonder if they could, like, go to war with us against Median. Urianger said this? During our investigation, before we joined you in Alasia. So, that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given that we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons and the A longed for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we might communicate with it. M032 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Pointless exercise? What does that mean, I wonder? Considering the Omicron's single-minded character, the lack of new orders does seem unusual. I agree that we should seek out their leader. Rahatia is ready to set forth. I don't even know how to read this. This has become... Each quest is becoming more... Wait a second, that says level 90. That says 90. I'm doing 90 stuff now. Have we made it? Have I been doing 90 and not realizing it? I feel like each quest is becoming less and less legible. Getting there. I did. I did. We level 90, y'all. The console we seek lies on the far side of this isle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. I guess there's just no avoiding these. I guess there's not necessarily a face to them. I just realized something. Here we go. That's more fitting. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you take care to look at it? Try touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but there is no response. I just imagine us like just punching it and slap. Okay. Yes, we did get the gear from Old Charlian. That's what I'm currently wearing, actually. I got it for Dragoon, and Reaper, and Bard. No luck, I see. There must be a way to deactivate it. There must. Oh yeah, and my samurai. Forgot about that. You're right.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough, but if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Sure. Don't kill us. Or I could use my custom-made Omega jammer. Do I even have one? Why not? That sounds ridiculous.
Wait, you still have it? Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the superweapon Omega. Wait, the actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited.
Sorry.
Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established.
See, chat? I sounded just like that. I did the perfect robot voice. I sounded exactly like that. I know what I'm doing.
Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
That wasn't much help.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
True, Catlord, true. Let us focus on our search on the outpost. Alice and I will try speaking with the Omicrons this time, in the hopes we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Grawha could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, then let us begin at once. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. I didn't even know I aggroed it. Search base Omicron for errant Omicrons. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Okay. We've done this before. Omicron wanders about ceaselessly, as if lacking to clear objective. I was hoping that I could see Grawha from the camera and be like, hey, remember that one time that we almost shot you? An Omicron wandering aimlessly? Where? Aha! I see it. It's left the base. Let's follow it. Whoa. Oh, that was like an actual player. I thought that was like part of the game. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Okay then. Whoa. Wait. There's like aether or something being restored here? It's not as dark as it once was. That's a good view. cute. Had to get one with Alpha. Too cute! This, like, sky area? This weather? It looks a lot like, what's it called? Gloom? The Gloom weather in Mordana? Yeah, Alpha! I brought up my Alpha minion. It's way too fitting. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Okay. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I am looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to? Oh, what is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. Piece of hair that's just like driving me nuts. There we go. To go to such lengths to sustain it, is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become... Okay, I'm just gonna read it. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. Conquer the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world. There is nothing towards which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way? To what end? Not understand. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So, acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Gray, one day, when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? What kind of question is that? Of course! Maybe in a footnote! Not here so you can... Wait, you're not here so you can be in a story? Those last two are stupid. You truly think so? That would be a... Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. Wow. That is quite a sight to see. It really is an interesting tree of life. Damn it! I just wanted a picture of the damn tree. Thank you very much. Whatever. Okay. Yes, shrimp chips. Oh, there is no character lighting. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to highlight. I don't know why I went into G-pose, but I did. That is just really, really pretty. I don't know how Shrimp's necessarily going about it, but his name in the game is Hembo Joestar. Hello, world. Alright then, Grahatia is ready to take the next step. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Praha says he found a suspicious Omicron. That's good, because the units here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operation unit, that there was no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough about this. Tell me you learned something more useful. In Omicron, trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. This unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. Problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempt to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger. Much stronger. Can't Alice also produce lightning too? With, being a, red mage? At that moment, should the unit exhibition a reaction that could suggest that it has a connection to Sir? An inspired idea. I dare say it is worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time you must allow me to do the honors. I will stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, Gray, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps... That could only be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphado and I will stand by at the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron. I talk to it, what does it say? It is you again. What is your query? Okay, that's it. You're the one that was observing the tree, are you not? Full glad am I to see you again. I have a question for you, you see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information, very well. Rahaz has begun discussing the Omicron. Soon, Alice will strike the console with lightning. Observe M017 closely for anomalous behavior after Alice has cast her spell. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic, error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me? What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to comfort the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. Nice. What end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let us head there. Wrong way. Don't mind me. Oh. My keyboard's like been sliding all over the place and it was top of a lip liner. Okay. There we go. A little jolt works wonders, doesn't it? All that's left is to have this Omicron divulge the truth to us. If naught is amiss with the other Omicrons, I dare to hope we have found that which prevents our advance. This unit struggles to understand why the tree continues to grow despite being destined to die. Let us shed light on its doubts that we may shine the way forward.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete.
Wow.
Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star.
I looked away and thought that was you doing a robot voice. See? I'm so believable. So believable. Yeah, that was me. That's me.
But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted.
Estus' Dynamis?
It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
What an interesting perspective compared to everybody else, but it's like the same outcome. Game devs hired
It is
Minnow.
not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost.
Its fingers just constantly doing this is like... I don't know, it's making me anxious. Lost amidst circuitry. Code and commands. I am a professional robot.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise.
Oh, Graha, what are you doing? Please, I can't
Be it
lose you.
across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
No, no, no.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will.
Not the fist bump.
If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before?
Why this song? I was doing so good. I was trying so hard not to cry. But I don't want to lose Graha, and I really, really like the song, but why did the Shadowbringers music have to play? I don't want to move forward. They do. They really, really do want you to cry. I really like this song. I'm still not over Shadowbringers either. Shadowbringers has like all of my favorite music. I thought Shadowbringers was like this roller coaster of emotions, but my god, what I'd give to go back to it. Because Endwalker's just been really painful. Been really emotional. And yet at the same time it's my favorite expansion, so go figure. Me in my heart. Got so hard. Yeah. I've long maintained that Endwalker really wanted to put the feel in here. Feel. Oh, feel in the here, feel thing. Yes. That seems to be a common theme since Elvis.
Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories. Yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings.
I'm noticing this common theme where suddenly one steps forward and talks to a being that's in despair and gives themselves up. And I feel like we're gonna come to the median and we're gonna do the same, and I don't know what that really means at the end of the game. I don't know. I don't know. This freaking song. I love it, but it's making me really sad. Even before Elpis, Endwalker wanted us to feel joy at the late night Scion snacking. Rage in her body being taken over Xenos care for Matsuya. Yeah, 100% agree. This game likes to butter you up, make you all happy, only to pull the rug out from underneath you again. This game just gaslights you. Stupid emotions. Makes you feel like everything's okay for a moment when you know it's not. And even though you know, you still pull the rug out from underneath you and you're still shocked. And you still end up crying. Then you still end up playing. Love this game.
For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends. Full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
Oh, girl.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
That's how I feel. How did we start with so many people and now we're just down to 2? I don't want to continue. A crystalline path. He has paved it for us. They all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do they think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give them such a flick. That'll be just a start. quest noises just don't make it better. No, worse. Fools. All of them. Fools. Basically, they are not the vibe at all. Just us three. I'm so scared to continue. Forge ahead. Amidst the sadness of Alphino's countenance, there is a newfound determination. The crystalline path Graha has paved it for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let us seek the path's beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. Goddamn quest noise. So let's never come back here to unlock flying. Oh, really? Wow. I have no idea who sings this. Really, Rabon? I would have never guessed that. Really? It really hurts to move forward. I won't let it break me, don't you worry. Never have and I never will. Look, Gray, a portal has opened. It will surely deliver us true. It must. That explains why I don't recognize it. The critical role in Cyberpunk. Really? Wow, this guy has like done a lot.